My name's Jeff Makarevich, and welcome to Wine and Dine with Jeff, where I'll make a healthy dinner from start to finish and pair it with wines from around the world. Let's fill up that glass.
Hi, my name's Jeff Makarevich, and welcome to Wine and Dine with Jeff. Today, we're doing Thai lemongrass chicken that is out of this world delicious. It will knock your socks off, guaranteed. And I'm pairing it today with this Sauv Blanc that will just pair perfectly with it. We'll talk more about that later. Very easy to make. Look at the few ingredients here. Everything here except the chicken, of course. It's all about the lemongrass here. It is lemongrass galore. You will love it. If you've never worked with lemongrass, I'll show you some easy tips. We have few ingredients here. We have a shallot, garlic, lime. We have coconut cream. It's different from coconut milk. It is no sugar added coconut cream. We're cooking with some bok choy, some ginger. We have some actual soy sauce or tamari, a touch of fish sauce, and just a little bit of chicken stock. That is it. And it is so delicious. Comes together so fast. Let's get started. I have a Fresno chili I'm working with right here. Now, if you can't find a red Fresno chili, which has a little more of a fruit taste, you can use a jalapeno. But if you don't want to even use any heat, you could omit this if you like. I love doing rounds and just remove the seeds. I have a shallot here. You just want to dice up into tiny little bite-sized pieces. We want to prep everything because everything goes really, really fast when we start. Let's talk about lemongrass. It's the star of the show. So it's very important. If you've never worked with it before, I'm working with a paste today, an easy squeeze paste. But if you can't find that, here's actual lemongrass stalks, which you want to cut off the woody bottom and top. And what you want to do for every tablespoon that you use one stalk. You hit the stalk with a mallet just to be able to open up and to be able to release its essence when you cook with it. So that's really important. I'm working with some chicken thighs here. I'm just going to add some simple seasonings of salt and pepper. That is it. Obviously, they're boneless, skinless chicken thighs. Salt and pepper, it's that simple. And if you don't like chicken thighs, you can use chicken breast, but I do like the chicken thighs because it holds the moisture and gives a little richer flavor to the dish. In the pan here, I have a non-flavored oil, which is a grapeseed oil. And I'm throwing in our chicken thighs. They are on a medium-high heat. There we go. Let's snuggle you all in here, and this one little baby one in the corner there. Now, we want to let that go. Do not touch it. You want to crisp it up and sear it up on that one side. Probably good 5 minutes before you flip it over for about another 4 minutes. And then we'll remove them from the pan. They might not completely be fully cooked, but we'll finish them cooking in the oil. In the sauce, that delicious, creamy lemongrass sauce. It's been 5 minutes. Let's give these chicken thighs a little turn. Look at those. Look at the color. That is beautiful. That's exactly what you want to see, that nice golden brown color. Now these are just going to go for about 4 minutes on this side, and we'll pull them out of the pan. After you pull the chicken out, I like to cut them into nice little pieces while they're going to finish cooking in that delicious lemongrass coconut cream sauce that we're going to have. Now to the same pan that you just took the chicken out of. I have enough oil in there. Turn it down to a medium heat and add your shallot and your Fresno chili and just move that around in that oil. I'm going to turn this down even a little bit more. It seems like it's going a little too fast for me. This is Not going to take long at all. Probably about 1 minute, and that is it. Now to the same pan that has been going, we want to add our minced garlic and our ginger. Minced ginger. And make sure I like the minced ginger nice and fine. I just put it over top of a plane. And just have it minced really, really fine. It goes really super fast. And you see how quickly this, stand back from the fumes of the ginger and the garlic. It'll go right up your nose, and that Fresno chili too. How fast this goes. Don't worry about if it starts to stick to the bottom of the pan. We'll get that up with our chicken stock. Remember the star of the show here, the lemongrass. Let's get that in. That really doesn't need to be cooked. Just stir it around in the pan, like so, to let it release some of its juices. And then you want to do is you want to hit all this with the chicken stock. Now this is the perfect time you want to scrape the bottom of the pan and get all those nice brown bits up. So let me do that, and that'll release all those nice brown bits. So as you can see, we're getting that all out of the pan. Oh, just the flavors going along right now is just tremendous. It is really, really, really nice. So now to that, we are going to add our coconut cream. And remember, it is coconut cream, as you can see how creamy that is. It's not coconut milk. If you could only find coconut milk, that is perfectly fine with the coconut milk. It just won't be as creamy. If you could only find coconut milk, do at least the full of fat coconut milk, right? So we're going to stir this all around and incorporate everything. Now to that, before we let that come up to a simmer, we want to add in either your soy sauce or your tamari. All the exact measurements are right down below in the description center. And just a dash of this fish sauce. It's not going to make it fishy, I swear. That's why we're not adding any salt, because there's enough salt in the fish sauce and the tamari or soy sauce that you're using. So that is why we're not going to be adding any salt to this whatsoever. Now we're going to let that come up to a simmer. In the meantime, we're going to add just a touch of brown sugar. That is not going to make the sauce sweet by any means. It's just going to balance everything out. So let's let that come up to a simmer. The sauce has come up to a simmer. So what you want to do is want to stir in first our chicken back in. We want to actually finish cooking the chicken if it is not cooked all the way through. And I love because it infuses with all that amazing flavors going on with the lemongrass and the garlic and the ginger. So you want to add our chicken back in. So stir our chicken back in there, and this will come up to a simmer. Now what you want to lay and just snuggle right in between everything. Now this is your choice too. I love a bok choy with this. Now if you're not a fan of bok choy, no need to put this in, but I just love it. So snuggle this right in there, and when this comes up to a simmer, this will soften up this bok choy and it will be so delicious. You will love it. So our bok choy is in there. Let's bring that up to a simmer, and I can't wait to dig in. While our Thai lemongrass chicken finishes cooking there, perfect time to talk about the wine. It is a St. Clair Sauv Blanc. It's from New Zealand, from Marlborough. One of my favorite places for Sauv Blanc. Wow, right off the bat, I'm able to smell the minerality of Marlborough, along with grapefruit comes through right away with a lot of citrus fruits. Let me give it a taste. Wow, this is beautiful. Right away, again, I'm getting slapped in the face with grapefruit. Comes strong right away with a little bit of peach, a touch of lemon, and an acidity and minerality. This is a great, great wine. It'll cut and pair perfectly. And I mean cut, it will cut the little bit of heat from that Fresno chili in the Thai chicken. So this is going to be a perfect pairing. Before I dive into this lemongrass Thai chicken, I first would like to thank all my subscribers. And if you're not yet a subscriber, hit that subscribe button and don't forget to like and share and ring that bell, because that notifies you I have a new recipe, and I have one every Tuesday guaranteed. Now I'm putting my Sauv Blanc down to dive into this lemongrass chicken. Oh yes, I am ready. I am ready. Okay, big bite here. Big bite. Oh my God. The flavors of the ginger and the garlic and the lemongrass are just amazing. I think this is going to be your new favorite dish. Thanks for stopping by Wine and Dine with Jeff, and we'll see you next week.